With me is Angelique Scorsetti, a candidate for mayor of Henderson. A lot of people drive around town, especially on this side of town, and you'll see the pictures and you'll see your face. And okay, I know her picture, but I don't know who she is. So tell folks who you are.
Thank you for having me. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Argentinian Italian. I grew up in Argentina, Buenos Aires. And I've been raised by my family, my dad and my mom on the military. And my dad really teach me three big values like loyalty, discipline, and integrity. And that really helped me to apply on my own business and my own family. And when I grew up in Argentina, I went to the school for interior designer, and then I went to PR, public relation. And 18 years old, I became an entrepreneur, and I had my 4 stores, interior design. I had my clothing store, and I have my restaurant.
And this is in Argentina or
in
here?
Argentina,
Okay.
yeah. So going back in Argentina. So I always had the passion and the love for business, and I think that is in my blood. And I was able to set up my companies very, very successful. And I speak 5 languages. I travel for all around the world. My first language is Spanish, Espanol. And I have the opportunity to work on a PR, Cumbre de Presidentes in Patagonia, Argentina. And it's called Presidential Summit, where I had the privilege to work for Bill Clinton, President of United States, Carlos Menem, President of Argentina, and Felipe González, President of Spain.
Do you think that's where you first started getting interested in politics?
Yes, that always was in the back of my mind. I learned so much and was so fascinating to see everything behind the scenes. And I mean, and I'd be able to speak different language and build different relationships through my business. And one of my advantage is the speak different language. And then all my clients on my business, they were all international. And I will say maybe 80% they were American clients. And then 2000, because my vision and my passion, I want to go bigger and bigger. When I was 24 years old, I immigrate to United States, to Los Angeles. And my goal was to build and establish my own business, like before I did when I was 18 years old. And
Well, that's hard starting over again.
Yes,
You're starting from
yes,
scratch, essentially.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So I had to start all over from zero. I was very young, 24, and if I did one time, I can do 100 times. So I follow the books, I follow the rules, I follow the right thing to do. I had to become a citizen. I had to do the paperwork. I had to follow everything on the right path, and I didn't speak English very well that time, so I had to learn English in 5 months. So I have 5 months to learn English. But during time, I was trying to set up my business and my company. I became a SAG-AFTRA member. So I've been a member for 18 years. And I work with wonderful, amazing celebrities like Brad Pitt, Al Pacino, and George Clooney. But my goal was to build my successful company in United States, like back home, right? And 2005, my company took off. I have an unbelievable success. The relationship I have with developments, a strong business relationship, and be able to speak different language that helped me to negotiate better, make a bond better with vendors or developments, and the rest is history.
So this is your design business, Scorsetti Design?
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
interior design.
Yes. So I'm the founder of Scorsetti Design and 25 years. And also I do with my husband real estate, investment, properties, development.
When did you end up in the Las Vegas Valley? I know you've been in Henderson for about 8 years,
Yeah.
but when did you end up in the Valley?
So I moved to Las Vegas 2005. And at that time was the boom of the real estate. Las Vegas pretty much exploded. So I was on the right time, on the right year. And that is when my company took off, because so many projects going on, like City Center and Beers, Mandarin Oriental. I mean, all these $1 billion projects going on in Las Vegas, which that was a great for my business. And I learned so much. So,
And not too long after that, everybody learned what can happen when the housing market doesn't do well.
yeah.
In 2009.
So my company, built my company 2005. I passed 2008. I passed 2020. So it's nothing can stop me. That is one thing of me. I'm going to make to happen. Things make to happen. I'm not afraid anything. I just go for my goals and what I can accomplish. But when I look my life, I mean, it's amazing everything what I accomplish and where I come from and what are my values. I think my family teach me an amazing values, and for me, family is everything. Family is number one. So I grow up with those values.
You know, obviously, family, Henderson is a family community, a lot of families here. We'll get to issues in a second, but I want to know at what point, you know, I know you moved here 8 years ago. At what point did you think you wanted to get into politics or run for mayor? And what was the reason behind that? Were you not happy with something in the city?
I really, my heart is to help people, mentor people, how I can do better, how in my brain I function. We need to find a solution. I don't look excuse or this or that. No, let's find a solution. Let's make it better. And I think being a businesswoman, entrepreneur, mother. I have a son. He's 15, and I struggle with issues because I'm a resident too. So I see the other side, and it's a lot of concerns. And being here for 8 years, I think we're stagnant. We need to go to the next level. I don't see so much progress on these 8 years, and that is where I'm here to bring my experience, expertise, and my international affair to the public city. So my vision and goal for Henderson is to bring the design thinking to the public office. And I will tell the voters, don't be afraid to vote of the design thinking, because it's going to change and improve the quality life.
Do you see other areas of the valley like Summerlin or even North Las Vegas? Do you see them, like you said, we're kind of stagnant?
Yes.
In your opinion, do you think that those other places are doing a better job at moving forward?
It's kind of bother me because everybody's talking about, oh, Henderson is better, Summerlin. I'm sorry, Summerlin is better. Summerlin have this, Summerlin have that. And I'm there, why not Henderson? We can have that too. We can be growing. So I'm a pro-business, I'm a pro-family, and I am a pro-technology. So right now, what's going on is like we have to take advantage of the technology. We're going to the future. This is happening 4 or 5 years, right? We had to take advantage to the city to use the technology and AI on the best way possible.
Do you think, to that point, bringing in technology companies is something you're looking at? I mean,
Yeah.
growing and diversifying the economy in the whole valley,
Yep.
particularly as we're talking about
Yep.
Henderson, has always been an issue.
Yeah, we need to bring more like a Silicon Valley in Henderson. We had to partner up with, going back, we'll get on this point, I'm sure, on the concerns, but obviously one of the concerns is the traffic, the congestion, right? I think we have to use the technology. Like, you know, I'm in California, we go California all the time, and I think we should partner up with fast track lines and maybe bring that technology, which is statewide. Everybody's using this technology, and we can dedicate one line, maybe one way, and maybe will be a pass, will be a small fee, which that will help the city to do more additional revenue for the city. We'll create more money, more jobs, and I think it will help a lot to expedite the traffic and help the local business, which they're struggling too.
Cost of living obviously is an
Yeah.
issue that everybody brings up when we talk to them. So you want to make it easier for residents as mayor, and what any thoughts about how to do that?
Well, I think we have to support the first buyer's home, first home. We really have to help them to maybe make easier programs and cut costs, like on building costs and delays, because maybe all these costs is adding up on them, and it's make it very hard for them to buy their first home. So I think we have to like really work with them and really focus on helping working families to trying the lower cost.
We talked a lot about some of the stuff that you would change. You obviously live here in Henderson. What
Yes.
are the things you like about living in Henderson?
Henderson, I love my city. I love my city. It's a passion I have, and I want to see my city grow, and I want to be safe. I want to make this city to be safe in the country, number one. And I want a families to enjoy it. I want a family, they have a peace of mind. They feel I'm in home, I'm safe. And I want to have the next generations and generations to be in the community.
When you go around and you've been doing this campaign for mayor, when you talk to people, what do they talk to you? What do they tell you their main issues are? You mentioned traffic, but other than that,
Yeah, people being so amazing and so supportive and great feedbacks, and I really want to. My goal is to really listen to residents, and I've been having all these conversations with the residents in Henderson, and it's a lot of issues. It's not just one. It's a lot of concerns from the people, the residents. They struggle with public safety. They struggle concerns about the traffic, local business, and health cares. So I'm trying to hear all the concerns, but it's a lot. So I think we had to kind of get into all this and see how we can make it better and really find a solution and go deeper what is the issue and find a real solution for them, because I want everybody's happy. I want to be happy living on my city. I want to help the city grow and go to the next level.
we only have a couple minutes left in
Yes.
this first segment here. So anything else that you want the voters to know about you? Any issues you want to talk about?
I just want to tell the voters, like I said, don't be afraid to vote for the design thinking, because it's going to improve the quality of life. And I just want to bring real results, real action, like solutions. And let's make this city better, number one in the city.